सतनाम श्री वाहेगुरु सतनाम श्री वाहेगुरु सतनाम।
Hare Krishna, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, Pooja ji, Jaideepa ji. We are enjoying your video so much. How are you all doing today? How was your fast yesterday? It was nice. It was great. It was super fantastic, feeling so light. Wow, on just 2 coconut waters, you building the stamina of fasting. Sheila ji saying I'm feeling unbelievable. Okay. 2 soups all day. Okay. Just give me a moment. Okay. So everyone, we have a surprise for all of you today. Smita, can you put yourself for a minute? Yeah. We have a surprise for all of you today. Today's class will be taken by Smita ji. Smita is a Jeev Mukti yoga teacher. She did her teacher's training in 2016 and she has been teaching yoga ever since as a gratitude to her masters. So today we will do a very different class. It's a class all about chakras and about chakra tuning. So we will learn something very different today. So let us all welcome Smita ji with all the love in our hearts and invite her to teach us something absolutely new.
Thank you so much, Radhika, and thanks to Satvic Movement. Harsh and Shubha are my really close friends, and I'm so happy to be here with all of you all. And I hope you guys enjoy this class.
So I'm going to see you after the chakra tuning class, and till then we will all enjoy Smita's wonderful class. Really, really looking forward.
Thank you so much, Hare Krishna to all, and thank you so much for such warm welcome. How many of you know what is chakra? Okay, all right. So there are people who know what is chakra, right? Great. So yeah, so chakra is something. So chakras are like a wheel because that's why the name chakra. Okay, and they are said that they help us tune or be stable. So the rishis say there are a lot of chakras in our body, but these are most prominent ones. Those are seven. Okay, and if you look at with you kind of align with modern medicine, you will see that it talks about our endocrine glands. All right, and it is said that if you work on your chakras, if you help your chakras to be aligned, it will help you take maximum benefit of our human life. And the same thing, the purpose of yoga is simple, to attend enlightenment, right? So when chakra, working with the chakras actually helps us reach there. Um, okay, so can you hear me now, guys? All right, so give me a minute. Great. Is it better? Awesome. All right. So like I was saying, chakra is something which will help us to align so that we are actually able to reach to the goal of our lives. All right. And each chakra is connected to the other. And like Rishi says, these seven chakras are most important ones. When chakras are aligned, we are able to make maximum of our human life and see abundance, love, and prosperity in our life. Well, yeah, there are a lot of elements to it. And each time we do asanas or each time we meditate, we are working on chakras unknowingly. Today, what we are going to do is we are going to make conscious effort to work with our chakras so that we are able to experience a level up of what we've been doing till now. All right, are you guys ready for it? All right, great, awesome. This is amazing. Great. All right, as you see it on the screen, you will see that, the chakras, the first chakra. So we start from the bottom because the first chakra, what it is described is Mooladhara chakra. All right. Mooladhara is the base of the root of the chakra, which starts, somewhere near our, it's said it's close to our anus, just between the space between anus and genitals. All right. So there is where our Mooladhara chakra is. And what is it all about? It is about the roots. It is about the element earth, as in, it is something which helps us to be stable. All right. So why is this chakra most important? So that once we are secure, we will be able to move ahead. So even if the screen is not so clear, just listen to what I'm saying. I will be able to share this, Radhika can share this sheet later on in your WhatsApp group. Okay, just listen, because one of the best way to absorb knowledge is through our ears. Like if you're going to any dham or if you are in some space, make sure that ears are completely open, because the more we are able to hear and absorb, that much we'll be able to experience things in our lives. Okay. So yes, Mooladhara chakra is the base of our chakras, and once we feel secure, so what is it related to? It's related to our family, it's related to our work, it's related to our village, the place we come from, our identity. So if this chakra is stable, you can move up. And the sound to this chakra. So what we are going to do today is the sound or the Moola mantra to this chakra, we are going to chant while we do a couple of asanas. All right. Very simple, very nice feeling. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. You'll love what we are going to do. Okay. So moving on to the other one is Swadhishtan chakra. All right. So this is the chakra which talks about, satisfaction in life, pleasures in life. Okay, so say pleasures of, especially the sexual pleasures, the contentment in our life, creativity, all this comes from this chakra. Once this chakra is aligned, once we are happy and peaceful and satisfied in our lives, you feel there's a difference and the vibration is completely different. And the mantra, the mool mantra to this one is Yam. All right. Next, we move on to, Manipur chakra, where where it is close to our navel. Okay. It's also called as, little higher than navel, the solar plexus. All right. The moon mantra to this one is Ram. And the element to this one is fire. All right. The color is yellow because fire also looks a little bit of yellow. Right. This is related to our self-esteem. How do we see ourselves? Sometimes, probably you're the best, you have everything, but somehow you keep feeling the lack of something. Right? You constantly feel that something is not okay, right? And that is how we start doing less than what is actually required in our life, right? So when we work with Manipur chakra, it kind of helps us to be stable and better. Next one is Anahata, the heart chakra. We don't have to speak about this a lot because we all know this is the place of love and compassion. When we don't feel enough love and compassion, we kind of course, we experience jealousy, we experience hatred, right? So all of these chakra also have their, when they are not at their best, they also have the negative impact or negative way to it. So Anahata is something which actually, makes us feel uncomfortable about others. We don't feel very comfortable when people achieve something in their lives, or when they have done best, right? So once your heart chakra is completely you know stable, or it is in a right place, you will experience that how you feel love towards everything and every being, because you are then just about love and just about compassion. When you feel that, you're able to give it to every living being, living or non-living, because you extend that love to everyone. And the mool mantra to this one is yam, right? The next one is vishuddhi. Vishuddhi is the throat, all right? This is where we also work on purifying. So this is vishuddhi chakra talks about communication. The mool mantra is why communication? Because sometimes it happens that you want to express, but you are unable to express, maybe because of the boss, maybe it's your father, a figure where you know that I cannot go and talk, or I cannot express myself. That is the time when you have a lot of issues with your vishuddhi. The negative side is that people have thyroid issues, and all of these gland issues. So yeah, so if your vishuddhi chakra is not really balanced, you feel all these imbalances around you. There is a way to communicate, and it is important that you communicate, no matter who is that person. It cannot be with anger. We have to understand it has to come from love. And once you experience love, whoever you want to talk your heart to, that person will be open to receive what you want to give. All right. Moving on, next is the ajnana. Okay, the third eye. It's about intuition. It's about knowing few things. Like, I'm sure all of you all have experienced this, that few things before it happens, right? And it is said that as kids it's very strong, but with time we start losing faith in magic. We start losing faith in intuition. We start losing faith in ourselves that actually we can see few things. And with time, it is just gone. It's just erased. All right. But if you work on a couple of asanas, and if you work on these chakras, you will definitely see, and you see that how it comes back to you. All right. Sahasra. Sahasra is a sahasra actually meaning is unlimited. Okay. Sahasra means unlimited. Sahasra means thousand and more, right? So it is said it is up here. And yeah, it is all about your own self, the self realization. It's said that it's very difficult, but of course we have to start somewhere to reach what we are looking for, right? And it takes us way ahead. It is ris- you know it is the light element in our life, which means that we have made it in our spiritual goals, whatever our spiritual goals are. If we are able to achieve that, then we are able to see the expansion of Sahasra Chakra. Right now, when Indian, like the philosophy where the yoga comes from, that's the Eastern philosophy, talks strongly that we are not this body, we are higher than the body, right? So when we die, the soul leaves the body, and our body has 8 gates through which we can leave. But ones who have really made it and they have cracked the deal in this life, they actually leave their soul through this space. That's from Sahasra. And that is done by very few. The yogis probably we know them, because you never know how, just because they have dressed in certain way, they are yogis or they are not yogis. But yeah, there are still such yogis who exist and do these stuff. Now, am I clear with this? Are you able to, did you understand what I was trying to say, or you feel that it wasn't that clear? Okay, yes. All right, great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Beautiful. So in case, what I suggest is, if you have any questions related to these, what you can do is you can just make a note of it, so that towards the end, I can address these questions. All right. Yeah. So now what we are going to do is, we are going to stand, and we are going to work on each asanas. And while we are doing those asanas, we are going to chant this mantra. I'll just give you the rhythm, how we are going to do it. We are going to keep the rhythm same for all of these. Sakshi will answer all of the questions later. Please make a note of these questions, and we'll take it towards the end. Yeah. So this is a common question which I think I can see is, how can we balance? So what happens is, when you're practicing whatever Radhika has been doing till now, okay, if you maintain the practice, whatever Satvic movement has been telling you, because I don't have much time to really go detail into it, but fasting is one of the way of enlightening Sahasra, right? Which you guys have been doing. Yesterday, I think you did some soup, and I heard this morning that one was on coconut water, XYZ. So every chakra has food element to it. Like for example, earth element. So it's about grains. Mooladhara chakra is about grains. So if you feel that, like how many of you have seen that someone is disturbed? Like if one is disturbed, they run towards chocolate because they feel, oh, it's a comfort food. But you're doing exactly wrong thing by which you're going to affect and disturb your Mooladhara chakra even more. Okay. So it is all about taking control of your own life and understanding how your mind is trying to trick you. Okay, so there are different elements to it, different thought process to it, and different food which is associated to each chakra. But like the Satvic movement talks a lot about how we do fasting and why it's important, because it helps clear most of the space. Especially it helps us to work with our Sahasrara chakra. Okay, I hope this is clear. I cannot go deep into it. Maybe sometime later we can surely do this. However, so what we are going to do is we are going to have one asana. And along with that, it's a very light class, okay? Asana is not going to be taxing. You have to be super, super comfortable. If you think you need a block, okay, take a block. If you think you need a chair, get your chair around. Because I don't want you to strain. I don't want you to work. Like yesterday, we had a super intense class and a nice one by Radhika, right? Where the intention was to make sure that the class was intense. Today, the class is not going to be, asanas are not going to be that intense because we're trying something with the mantras. Okay. So yes, so what we are going to do is, yes, sure. Arnika, sure. मैं हिंदी में भी बात करूंगी, मैं बैलेंस करने की पूरी कोशिश करूंगी. ठीक है. तो अब हम क्या करने वाले हैं, हम जो आसना है, आसना के साथ जो मंत्र है, हम उसको जोड़कर आसना प्रैक्टिस करेंगे. ठीक है. So just a quick run through that what asanas we are going to do to each chakra. Okay, so just to make you familiar, I will show जैसे जैसे हम करेंगे, जैसे जैसे हम आगे बढ़ेंगे, मैं आपको आसनास भी उसके साथ दिखाऊंगी. ठीक है. वॉरियर 1, वीरभद्रासन 1, बद्ध कोणासन, ओके, बोट पोज जैसे कल हमने किया था वो नावासन, फिर कैमल पोज मैं आपको दिखा दूंगी, फिर फिश पोज दैट्स मत्स्यासन. ऑलराइट, then we are going to do child pose, very simple, and then we are going to do meditative pose. Okay, abhi because hum iske bare mein baat kar rahe the, let me quickly, I have a story in mind, let me share that story and then we can start with this. Okay, I'm sure most of you all must have heard the story, but phir bhi main koshish karungi and we'll just go back to the story. It's always fun to revisit story, isn't it? There was this cobbler in the town. ठीक है, एक कॉबलर थे शहर में और वो बेस्ट थे, मतलब उनके जैसा कोई नहीं था, और सारे लोग उनके पास ही जाके अपने जूते सिलवाते थे, जूते बनवाते थे, वो जो भी फैंसी स्टाइल के जिनको जूते करने थे वो सब करते थे. ठीक है. पर क्या होता था ना कि जैसे जैसे उनका काम बढ़ते गया, ठीक है, वैसे वैसे उनको अपने लिए समय कम मिलता गया. ठीक है. तो वो खुद जो जूता पहनते थे वो धीरे धीरे वो घिसने लग गया. Alright, but still he would just keep doing things because उनके दिमाग में था कि मैं बेस्ट हूँ इस सिटी में, इस विलेज में मैं सबसे अच्छा हूँ, मेरे पास से लोग जूते बनते हैं और मेरे पास बिल्कुल टाइम नहीं है अपने लिए. तो ऐसे करते करते उन्होंने खुद का जूता, he started making his own, he would not focus on his own shoes, and with time he saw कि उनके जूते पूरे घिस गए. That affected his walking position because he started limping. वो धीरे धीरे उन्होंने, he started limping. Alright, now when he's limping, he, of course, because of the limp, he affected his joints, his knee joints and hip joints. All right. But still, he would continue doing his stuff. He would keep making new shoes, better shoes, new shoes, better shoes. But with time, his knee became very bad. That affected his hip joints, that affected his back. And eventually, he had to give up his profession. Why? Because he did not mend his own shoe. So chakra tuning is something like that. Sometimes we do a lot for others. We give ourselves unconditionally to others. And in the process, we fail to see that we also need some repair here and there. So my constant request is that to all of y'all, that keep checking yourself. Give that 5-10 minutes, 1 hour to yourself in the morning. Refresh, sharpen your axe and step out so that you are able to make yourself that balanced and you're tuned to go ahead. Okay. So let me quickly tell you how we are going to do this. So like, for example, the first chakra we spoke about is Muladhara chakra, right? And the mantra for this is Lam. You want to repeat to yourself as I say Lam. Okay, Lam. All right. So how we are going to recite this is like this: Lam 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 lam. Lam 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 lam. Okay, this is how we are going to chant the mantra, this Mula mantra while we are in pose. Thank you so much. I'm reading such beautiful feedback that all of you all could relate to the stories. Stories are amazing. I agree. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are going to go onto the mat and start with the warrior one pose. So I will demonstrate it. If you guys know it, get into the pose and stay there. Okay. Once again, please, you mean to say the mantra? Okay. So you're going to do Lam is the Bij mantra and say it aloud. Okay. Make sure that you're loud enough and you are able to, yeah, Lam, yeah, Lam. Okay. Lam is the Mul mantra and we are going to recite it loudly. Make sure that you're loud enough so that you can hear. Now, let me just tell you one more thing. While you're doing these, you will experience different kind of emotions in your heart. Okay, you will experience different kind of things happening within yourself. Let it express. Like the first time I ever did this, I could felt the difference in my body, and I expressed it to my eyes. There were tears. Okay, so you may have different stuff happening with you. Please accept it and let it happen. Do not try and resist it. Okay, you will absolutely enjoy this. Okay, all right, let's get onto the mat and we start with warrior one. I come back and then I talk about another asana before we go to another chakra and the Mula mantra. Okay, let's get onto the mat. All right. Okay, so you spread your legs for warrior one. Okay, then you turn on your foot. You turn like this. Extend your hand up and keep going down. Make sure that your back is firm. Your knee, this knee is super straight. This foot is firm. If you feel uncomfortable keeping your heels down, you can raise it. The point is that you should be super comfortable in the pose. You should not feel distracted, disturbed by the position. Okay. Now, each asana is related to that chakra. Like, for example, standing asana is about the Muladhara. Extend your hands up and you can have a namaste pose. Make sure your knee is super straight behind. And then you go lam, 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 lam. Lam 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 lam. Okay, all right, just repeat that. Lam 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 lam. Okay, that's the Mool mantra. Keep going, get into warrior pose and repeat. Lam 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 lam. Lam 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 lam. All right, that's awesome. All right, now from there you get into Baddha Cone pose. That is the cobbler pose or butterfly. That is what we call these days. All right, so sit down. Make sure you're sitting on a block, especially if you feel your back is not straight. Okay, we're going to do this in bits and pieces right now, and then we're going to repeat the whole thing together. All right, you guys are able to listen to me, right? Great, awesome. All right, so take the block and sit on it. All right, and make a pose, which is the butterfly pose or cobbler pose. All right. Yeah, so we are going to do just one right now so that you get used to it, and then we are going to repeat the whole thing. Jaydeepa. Okay, we are going to repeat the whole thing. I'm just introducing these asanas so that you get a little more equipped with it, and then we are going to repeat all of it together. Okay, so sit down in Baddha Kone. Yeah, the pillow has to be firm. All right, pillow has to be firm. Anything which is firm. The point is that your spine should be straight. Your spine should be super straight. That's the whole point. So what happens when we sit down? We sit on her hip joint, which is not very a good way to sit. So you cup your fingers and sit upright. Okay. All right. The color to this, that is Swadhisthana. Okay. I love the name Swadhisthana. It's like Swadvala. Okay. So Swadhisthana chakra. The color is orange and the mantra is VAM, like V. The earlier one was LAM. This one is VAM. Okay. So you go, you sit comfortably in a cobbler's pose. If you want, you can keep block under your leg if it is not going completely down, but don't strain yourself. Okay. The mantra is VAM. So you go like this. Vam 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 bum 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 bum. Okay, repeat again. Okay, all right. So it is. I'll just type it. Okay, vam. All right. So yeah. So sit down again and do it once again for yourself. Let me sing with you. Vam 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 vam. Beautiful. The next one is Manipur chakra, the navel. And what else? The best pose to experience this one is Navasana. All right, the ones which you did yesterday. All right, and the mantra for this one is Ram, R-A-M. Okay, yeah. All right, get into a mat. This one is a little bit of a challenge. All right, you prepare yourself. Make sure your back is super straight. All right, you cannot experience pranayam. You cannot experience chakra if you're going to slouch. Okay, if your spine is not aligned, it is very challenging. Okay, to experience higher understandings of yoga, spine is treated as the base. All right, so make sure the spine is super straight. Okay, get ready and extend your hands and your feet and go up. Ram 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 ram. Okay, if you feel this is a challenge, what you can do is, if you have a sofa or bed or something, you can place your legs on it like this, all right, and extend your hands and stay there. What is important is that you're not straining your body, but experiencing the Mula Mantra with the asana. Okay, so if you have a sofa or a bed or a table, stool, just place your heels on it and make sure that your back is straight and you are taking support and doing this asana. Okay, great, awesome. Let's do it again. If you're taking support, great. If you're not taking support, great. Let's do it again. All right, I'm assuming that you all are in your pose and we do this. Ram, 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 ram. Ram, 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 ram. Ram, 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 ram. All right, that's awesome. That's great. The next one is heart chakra. It's all about love. It's all about green. The color to this one is green. All right. All right. That's awesome. And the mantra, nothing can be better than this. All right. So the mantra is yum, like yummy, yum. All right. So the mantra for this one is yum. And the pose, so you have to open the heart. So anything back bend works really, really good. No, it's like yum. You can pronounce it both ways. The point is about the sound. So in Sanskrit, it is yum, like ya, uske upar dot. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you have to work on your chest. And one asana which I feel is quite still easy is the camel pose. So I'm not sure whether all of you are able to do the camel pose. So what you're going to do is make sure like your spine is straight, you're on your knees. Okay. If you can go complete camel pose, great. If not, you can place your hand here. Like I said, the purpose of today's class is not to work on asana, but on the Mula Mantra. So you keep your hand here and gently go behind. Okay. This is little challenging because, you know, whenever we start going behind, our mind starts saying, oh, this is difficult, I can't do this. Okay. So just be comfortable. Don't like overstretch or something, but at the same time, go down comfortably and put your neck down and chant there. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. All right, let's do it again. All right, go into your camel pose. Right, once you're there, chant. Okay, take support, make yourself feel comfortable. All right, yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Beautiful. That's simply amazing. All right. All right. Who remembers what's next? So from your heart, you come to, yes, you're right. Vishuddhi chakra, the throat. Yes, perfect. Dikti, very good. All right, the throat. Now, this is amazing. All right. If you chant this one before you are about to make your big presentation, or you're about to make, you know, interviews, or you want to speak to someone who's senior, but you don't know how to really put this, you can just close your eyes and chant this one and you will feel amazing with this. Yes, it's blue in color, Jyoti. Yeah, you're right. Okay. And the mool mantra to this is hum. Okay, it's hum. And the pose, what we are going to do is Bhujangasana. Again, it is a simple pose. You don't have to do much. Please don't go like way up. You're going to slide. I'll show it to you. Yeah, it's hum, like her और उसके ऊपर dot. Hindi wala her, Sanskrit wala her, and उसके ऊपर dot. Okay, all right. So yeah, that is what it is. And I will demonstrate. We will do it together. And of course, we're going to repeat the whole thing again. Okay, great. Let's go. So it's Bhujangasana. Please don't stretch yourself too much. All right. So you go just this much. Make sure your legs are straight, firm, and fine. Your back, your glutes are completely engaged. Okay. Your thighs are completely firm so that there is no load on your lower back. Keep your hands next to your chest and just gentle. Like, I don't want this at all. There's no point doing this. Okay. Just go a little bit upward and chant. Hum. Okay. Hum. Look up. Neck has to be open. Okay. Hum, 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 hum. hum 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 hum. All right, one more time, you guys do it. I chant for you. All right, hum. All right. Okay, all right, so get into the pose once again. I'll chant for you and you chant along. Hum 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 hum. All right, beautiful. The next one is intuition, our third eye, right? It is very powerful. If you ignite this one, if you work on this one, you will feel, the world will be different to you. You will experience things which you have uh, probably never experienced. Don't get, the things will come to you. Don't get, startled. Don't feel very, don't get overwhelmed, but experience it and take it to you. All right. And the mantra is very, very simple. We do it every class when we start the class. Riddhi, it's totally up to you. You can keep your eyes open as well. There is no stress. Okay. Especially right now because we are trying to learn this, right? Once you are very sure what mantra where, then you can keep your eyes closed. Yeah, the mantra to this one is Om. Okay, so the next one, that is Asastra, is also Om, but this one we are going to chant aloud. The other one we are going to chant in our mind. Okay. All right, so what you're going to do is very, very simple. It is about third eye. We need to activate that. What we're going to do is the child pose. Okay. Child pose is very, very simple, right? So you go onto a mat, go down, all right? And extend yourself. Make sure you're touching your forehead onto the floor. Okay? And then you chant Om 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 Om. Come back. This is the easiest one, right? Now the last one, what we are going to do is we are going to do it in the second round. Very simple. You sit down in cross-legged in swastikasana or whichever comfortable pose you feel. Maybe for some it's virasana, wherever. You're going to sit down and close your eyes and we're going to chant on Om. We'll do that throughout the towards the end of the class. All right. So are you guys comfortable? Yes or no? Asanas were okay? Can we practice it daily? If time permits, yes, but you may not require it. Sometimes even if you just do the mantras together, like all the bija mantras together, Radhika can share the mantras on your group where you'll be able to have all the mantras together. So if you feel, if kids, small babies, if you have and they are restless, just chant to them. They will just, be peaceful and calm at once. So imagine if kids can show so much of response, imagine how would we feel. Yeah, we are going to do all of them together, Priyanka. This time we are not going to take break. Now I'm going to just talk about the asana and I'm going to give the mantras. Okay, so that you are able to do it by yourself. Asanas are simple. Okay. Knee folding is restricted. So can I do some other asana? You can, Shruti, what you can do is you can still sit on a chair, and you sit on a chair and there is a sofa. You need to put your head onto the sofa. Okay, you can just still do that. Yes, I can do camel pose. I hope everyone is clear with the poses. In case if you're not, please ask me now, because in next round, we are going to do all of them together, pose after pose. Okay. If you're having back pain, don't stress. So even if you take a chair to the level of your sofa or a dining table, so your dining table is up and your chair is down, you just put your head onto the dining table. Okay. No, it's not like your empty stomach is a not empty stomach, but it cannot be done on a full stomach either. Like आपने बहुत अच्छा सा किसी ने feast दिया है आपको और आपने full kar rahe ho to nahi jamega. Okay, what is the relation of color? It is just, so what happens is, what happens is, Preeti, that when you're meditating, like someone asks you, should I keep my eyes closed? So once you know what asana is related to which chakra and what is a mantra, you can close your eyes and work on the mantras. While you're doing that, while you're working on each of your chakras, mind has a tendency to run around, but you engage it with different tools, it will just stay there. So for example, if I'm starting with Mooladhara, I have closed my eyes and I'm chanting Lam, and I imagine the color red, it keeps my mind grounded. Renuka, can we do this during our periods? I would suggest do not do this, because you're activating your chakra, especially Mooladhara, and the next one is Vishuddhi, right? So we have to start from there. And while you're in periods, the Apana Shakti is working, very in a greater force. Okay, at that time, try and avoid these ones. Yeah, should we? Yeah, if we can get all it together, Mona, you can definitely do this. You can imagine the color. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you color, mantra, and the asana. You're going to do everything in one sequence. Okay. So going back, what all asanas we did, I'm just trying to help you once go through it, and then you do it by yourself. So the first one we did was Warrior One. The second one, what we did was Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose or cobbler pose. The third one which we did was Navasana. Make sure that you're taking support. You're placing your legs on a sofa, but knees should be super, super straight. Back should be super, super straight. Okay. Then we did camel pose. Someone has requested me to show camel pose. I'm going to show you camel pose. Okay. Next one, what we will be doing is Bhujangasana, that is snake pose. Later one, we are going to do is Balasana, the child pose. And the last one, this time we are going to do meditation. All right, we are going to chant Om while we have closed our eyes. Okay, great. So I'm going to quickly show camel pose, since someone of you has requested for it. So you're going to keep your leg like this. You can keep it flat, or you can keep it on your toes, whatever is more comfortable. Comfort, asana should be comfortable. Okay, right. And then what you do is either you keep your hands here or hands here. I prefer it here. Okay. And then you gently bend backward. That's all. Okay. If you can do the full one comfortably, then you can go for that. Like if someone is super, super comfortable doing this, pushing your thighs forward. If you're very comfortable doing this, you can do this. Okay. Great. All right, take your position on the mat. Okay. Is everyone ready? If you don't not typing, yes, I know that you're ready, okay, because you're on your mat. Great. All right, let's start, okay? Spread your legs, get into warrior pose, right side first. And chant aloud, you'll experience it, you'll feel very, very good. All right? All right, you're in the pose, you chant Lam. Be in the pose. Lam, 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 lam. Lam, 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 lam. Lam, 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 lam. Breathe, inhale, exhale, turn to your left side, get into the warrior pose. Get ready. Make sure your back knee, the knee which is supposed to be straight is straight. The knee which is supposed to be bent is bent. Okay. Again, chant aloud. Lam 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 lam. Inhale, exhale, sit down in Baddha Konasana, that is butterfly pose. If you have a block, you can sit on the block and make sure your spine is straight. Okay, Baddha Konasana. The color for this chakra, that is Swadhisthana chakra, is orange. And the mantra to this is Yam. Okay. All right. In Baddha Konasana, we chant with the mantra Vam 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 vam. Bum 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 bum. Amazing. Okay, be there. Just give me. All right, thank you guys. Sorry. All right. Okay, we do once again the Baddha Kon. We repeat every asana twice. Okay. Okay, back upright. Orange is the color. And we do Vam. Okay. Vam 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 vam. Bum 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 bum. Beautiful. Next one is Manipur Chakra. Okay. The color to this is yellow. The mantra to this is Ram. And the pose is boat pose. So I suggest that take support, go close to your bed or go close to your sofa. Keep your heels on the bed or the sofa or the table chair, okay? And keep your body upright. So you're in the position of the boat that way, okay? Extending the legs and your hands, okay? I give 10 seconds to get into the pose. All right. Okay, I believe you all are in the poses. So yeah, let's get there. The color to this is yellow. So if you want to close your eyes, you can see the yellow color and chant the mantra Ram. Okay. Ram 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 Ram. Take a break, like a small break, and get onto the asana once again. Okay. All right. Get into the asana. Yellow is the color, and we are going to chant Ram. Ram 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 Ram. Ram 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 Ram. Great. Next is the heart chakra. The color to this is green. And the mantra to this is yum. Okay. The pose is camel pose. So go get into the pose. Make yourself come onto your knees and just a little bit turn. Open your heart and turn down. Like keep your back straight and just go a little bit backward. Right into the camel pose. The mantra to this is yum. Right. Be there. Okay, green is the color, right? All right. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Relax, come back, feel comfortable, and we repeat it once again. Okay, great. Ready? Okay, get into the pose. Green is the color and yum is the mantra. We do it again. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Awesome. All right. Now prepare yourself to get into snake pose. We are going to work on our Vishuddhi. Okay. Lie down, hands by your chest, and gently lift backward. The mantra is hum. All right. Great. The color to this one is blue. So if you want to keep your eyes blue, keep your eyes closed, sorry, and see the color blue. And the mantra is yum. All right. Yum, 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Beautiful. You're going to repeat this, take a break, get into a relaxing pose, and again get into the snake pose. Blue is the color, yum is the mole mantra. Okay, let's do it again. Yum 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 yum. Yum 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 yum. Excellent. Next one is our third eye, and indigo is the color. And the pose we are going to get into is the child's pose. Okay? And the mantra is Om. All right? So gently from snake pose, get into a child pose. Indigo is the color. We are going to chant Om. Okay? All right, ready? Make sure that your forehead is touching the floor. If you want to take a pillow between your knees, you can do that. If you feel that you cannot touch your head to the floor and you need more support, you can do it on your table, chair, whatever you have. But make sure that your forehead is touching the floor or the base. Okay? Great. Let's get into the mantra. Like I said, the color is indigo. Okay? Om 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 Om. Om 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 Om. Inhale. Get into the child pose again. Be there. The color is indigo. Very powerful, very strong. Okay. Close your eyes. Indigo, and the mantra is Om. Om 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 Om. Om 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 Om. Amazing. From child pose, sit in the most comfortable pose, sitting pose. It could be Swastikasan, Padmasan, Ardha Padmasan, Veerasan, whichever asan you feel comfortable with. Just sit there, cross-legged, whatever. But make sure you're sitting on a block or something so that your spine is really, really straight. Okay? Great. Now in this one, you'll definitely keep your eyes closed. All right. The color to this is white, and the mantra I will not chant, you will chant for yourself, and that's going to be internal chanting. The focus of the mantra, the focus of this one is our Sahasra. So take your mind on the top of your head, and the color which you got to see is white, and the mantra is Om, but that will be internal chanting. Okay. It will make no noise, no sound, nothing. We are going to repeat it only once. So make sure we are going to do it only once. So make sure that you're completely engaged, your mind is completely focused, and you're just there. Okay. All right. Gently get into the asana. You can keep your hands, in the palm facing up and keep it on your thighs, or you can do namaskar or whatever you are most comfortable in. Okay, so just take your comfort is the most important thing here, so that you're able to experience the power of the mantra Om. Okay. All right, close your eyes, get into the pose and chant for yourself. Once you're comfortable, you can gently open your eyes without disturbing your mind. Just gather it together and come back here again. Okay. Yeah, so this is the chakra class which we did. Okay. If you have any suggestion, any feedback, or any comments, please feel free. If you have any questions, you can ask. What we are going to do after this is we're going to do a guided meditation. All right. And again, we are going to work with the moon mantras. Okay. Any comments, any feedback, any suggestion, or if you have any question, this is the right time to, you know, do it or ask. No, you can chant the mantra the way you feel comfortable. It's not necessary, but I feel this is very, very nice one. What was the mantra for the last chakra? That is Sahasra. It's Om, but in a meditative phase. Okay, it's a meditating phase. You don't have to speak it aloud. Yeah. You will feel great in all the asanas. You will feel great. What should be the frequency of practice? Maybe once in a week is a great idea. Thank you. I'm happy that you enjoyed the class. Um, Yeah, so nursery rhyme tune is because it has to be calming. It has to be very pleasant. You have to feel very comfortable with yourself. That is why this tune. I prefer this tune out of all the tunes. And you can still do like om, om, or you can do lum, 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 lum. You can just do this as well. Okay. So it is up to you the way you want to do it. Okay. Yeah, see, Mala is saying at all times I felt vibrations. It's natural because these mantras come with certain frequency, right? And these frequencies actually, especially, it is not, someone had written year and mer. It's not year and mer. It's just hum, like her and upper dot. Okay, so this is if I'm sure we all have studied our regional language और हिंदी तो उसमें होता है एक होता है वरमाला and the other one is swar, right? So the E, what we study, even if you don't remember all of these and you're very stressed, just by chanting itself will make you feel very comfortable. The akshar which is given by our rishis are so powerful. Just by chanting those, you will feel very good. So all of these letters, mantras have frequency with them, and the more you chant, that much you will feel comfortable. Like for heart chakra, when you do, heart chakra is, yum. So when you keep chanting yum yum, suppose you're very disturbed, you can just close your eyes. If it's a public place, you can chant eternally, and if nobody's there and you're not disturbing anybody, chant aloud, and you feel so good. Okay, so yeah, it's natural to feel vibration, and you should eventually feel vibration. Is there a count that we have to keep? Not really, but you can set a time, 30 seconds, 50 seconds for yourself, and do it for all the asana. But if you maintain a particular rhythm, it stays as it is. So मतलब आप हर एक आसन में उतना ही time spend कर रहे हो. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, what is the sound for Vishuddhi? It's hum, like her and hum, her and upper dot, hum. Okay. All right, beautiful. What will be benefits of this? We discussed benefits, Dimple, at the start, that it helps tune our chakras. It balances certain emotions in our heart, it helps us to come out. Like there is a extension to this. When you are doing, say, when you're in warrior pose, you can also imagine a person whom you are having a difficult time with. It could be your mother, father, sister, mother-in-law, father-in-law, husband, children, right? So you can imagine them as well and chant this mantra. But of course, we need much more time for that. Hence, I did not get into it. But it is very, very, comforting. You feel so much relaxed and you feel so comfortable while doing this. Mm, please say all the colors again. I will request Radhika to post that onto your group so that you can have them handy. Okay. Yeah, you will. Yeah. Rich, Ritikshi, yes, you will feel different emotions and it is amazing. Thank you, Shipra. Second last was yum, but yum was repeated. Okay, sometimes they sound similar, but I think I did hum. But yeah, if I repeated yum, then I'm sorry. Probably, I didn't realize that. Can this be done while being pregnant or lactating mothers? Yes, it can be done, but you don't have to get into the asana. You can just do the mantras. Yeah, meditative is no loud chanting. Yes, you can do in parts as well. Yes, it is hum. Bhujangasana is hum. Beautiful. Yeah, Vasanti, you can speak to Radhika about it. Yes. Yeah, so more or less, thank you so much. More or less, okay, sorry. I think I chanted yum, but it is hum. Sorry. Okay. I think I chanted hum. All right. So great. So, Radhika, you have anything specific, or I can get into then meditative
Yes,
field.
so Smita, we can end the session now.
Great. Beautiful. All right. So rest of the questions, if I have not answered, you can please post it in the group and Radhika will share it with me and I can give you answers about it. Now, what you're going to do is just lie down, like comfortably lie down on your mat. You can take a bolster under your knees or cushions or blankets or pillows. Okay. Make sure you're in very comfortable pose. Okay. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep your eyes closed. Take your mind down to your toes. Inhale love, peace, and happiness. Exhale anger, stress, and anxiety. Inhale love, peace, and happiness. Exhale anxiety, stress, and anger. Gently move your mind to your calves, relax them, let go the pain which is around it. Relax your shin bones, relax your knees, the front and the back of the knees. Relax your quadriceps, the front of the thighs and the back of the thighs. Gently get your mind towards your glutes, your hip muscles. Relax your hip muscles. Relax your pelvic region. Take your mind to the Mooladhara chakra. Color is red. You can meditate on the mantra Lam. Inhale Lam. Exhale stress. Inhale Lam. Exhale insecurities. Inhale Lam. Exhale anger. Inhale, gently move up to Swadhisthana chakra. The color is orange. The Mula mantra is Vam. Inhale Vam. Exhale the blockage towards your creativity. Inhale Vam. Exhale the blockage towards your own sexuality. Gently move on to your Manipur chakra. The color is yellow. The mantra is Ram. Be calm, be quiet. Mind will create disturbance. Do not focus on it at the same time. Do not fight with it. Inhale, Ram. This is all about your identity and your self-esteem. Breathe out anything makes you feel small and not worthy. Inhale, Ram. Exhale, being judgmental. Just breathe out. Do not judge yourself or others. Inhale, Ram. Exhale, being judgmental. Give up the nature of judging yourself first and judging others. Move up to your heart chakra. The color is green. The Mula mantra is Yam. Inhale love and compassion along with Yam. And exhale hatred, jealousy, fear. Inhale, exhale. Gently move up to your Vishuddhi chakra. The mantra is, the color is blue. And mantra is It's all about communication. Inhale, hum, and exhale. The fear of being a good communicator. This one also demands to be a good listener. So inhale, hum, and exhale. The fear of not communicating. Next, we move on to our third eye. It's all about intuition, thoughts, positive thoughts and ideas. This one is bounded with most fear. They do not want to believe in magic. and hence we get stuck. So reignite the power you have with the mantra Om. Inhale, the color to this is indigo, and the mantra is Om. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, Om. Exhale the fear of not believing in magic. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Gently come to your Shahasrara, your crown chakra. The color here is white, and the mantra again is Om. This represents our spiritual connection and the most powerful chakra of our body. Tapping into this energy, this power will make your life purpose clear. Inhale Om, exhale doubts, fear, and anxiety. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Gently get your mind back to your breath. Thank yourself for allowing yourself to experience something unique today. And ensure yourself that the experience you felt today, you will use it in your day-to-day life so that you're able to make your human life a complete success, full of abundance and prosperity. Gently extend your hands up and down towards the floor. Stretch your toes down. Give a beautiful stretch to your body. Gently bend your knees. Get it close to your chest. Give it a tight hug with your hands, with your arms, and gently rotate your right. Whenever you're comfortable, you can sit upright. Keep your eyes closed. Feel the expression, feel the love, feel the abundance which you just gave to yourself. Get your hands in front of your chest, Namaskar Mudra. And let's together offer our gratitude to our teachers of past, present, and future who has helped us to be on this path of yoga and will help us to stay on this path of yoga. I'll chant a mantra. If you know the mantra, you can chant with me. You can just listen to the mantra. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurue Namaha. We chant Om, one Om together and three Shantis. Inhale, with next exhalation we chant Om. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you so much for being present. Thank you so much for being here and allowing yourself to experience this beautiful class. Thank you so much, Radhika, and my special thanks to Harsh and Shiva. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Smita, for this wonderful class. It was a beautiful change from what we have been doing so far. So thank you for sharing your energy with us. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Okay, so we've gone a little over time. We'll quickly share the winner of yesterday's challenge. So, winner of day 18 video challenge is Disha Karlekar ji. Disha ji has made a beautiful video that we want to share with all of you. Congratulations, Disha ji. Let's watch this video together. It's a beautifully edited video. Thank you so much for sharing such a beautiful video. Congratulations. So, our healthy habit of the day is to sort out old relationships. A lot of times, we have certain altercations with some people in our lives. कुछ छोटी बड़ी बात पे मनमुटाव हो जाता है, and we never end up addressing these issues. So they are playing in the background. We feel that we've forgotten about them. But these strained relationships are causing a lot of stress in our lives, in our subconscious mind, without us even realizing. So it's like, imagine if you're in a house and in one of the rooms you never go, but the fan of that room is left on. When you get the bill at the end of the month, you realize, oh, the electricity bill has come so much. It's because that fan was left on. So this something similar happens to us also. When there is a strained relationship in the background, it drains us of energy. So today we will understand how it is very important to not hold grudges, to forgive people, to sort out our old relationships that have been stuck for a while. So, our activity for today is a letter, a phone call, a message, whatever it is that you want. Write a letter, make a phone call to someone with whom you've had strained relationships. Share your experience with the community in a video. So you can share your feelings with the person with whom you feel you've not had the best relationship. Maybe it's time to seek forgiveness or to forgive yourself. So this activity will help you feel very, very light. Trust us. In fact, when you have a strained relationship with somebody from your own family, then the tax is much higher on that. The tax on your own vitality, on your own mental health is much higher. So it's time to forgive everything. It's time to move on, to let go, and to sort out these relationships. So today is the day to do it. Sometimes we don't realize we may not have a lot of time with certain people. So there is no point in regretting things later. Do this now. छोटी छोटी बातों को हम पकड़ के बैठ जाते हैं. आप सोचिए कि इवन इफ यू आर होल्डिंग एन एम्प्टी ग्लास, ऐसा ग्लास जिसमें कोई भी पानी नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, लेकिन अगर आप इस ग्लास को एक हफ्ता पकड़े रहोगे तो आपके हाथ में दर्द होना लगेगा, राइट? Even if there's nothing in this container, but if you hold it for 1 week, your hand will pain. something similar happens to us, to our minds, when we are holding on to negative emotion, to grudges, not allowing us to forgive, to unburden, then it is a tax on our vitality, on our well being.
Hello, guys. I think Radhika is having some issue with her. Oh, she's back. Yeah.
Sorry. Yes. So, so today is that day where we sort out our old relationships. Thank you everyone for being with us today. It was a different experience for all of us. The last weekend of our 21-day journey is here. And so you must attend these last 2 days. Tomorrow is a yin yoga class where we will do deep stretching to release stress. And on Sunday, of course, is a full body flow. So do join us. Have a wonderful day ahead, everyone. Hare Krishna.